Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Nickel Notes. Today we're diving into something small in size, but huge in value. We're talking about 3 of the most valuable Australian 10-cent coins that could be sitting right in your pocket. These rare coins are worth big money to collectors and you might not even know you have one. Let's get into it and see which ones made the top 3. First up, the 10-cent coin, first introduced in 1966 as part of Australia's shift to decimal currency, features the superb image of a male lyrebird, a native Australian bird known for its spectacular tail and ability to mimic sounds. This beautiful design was created by artist Stuart Devlin, who was responsible for many of Australia's decimal coin designs. On the obverse or head side, the 1976 coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Machen, which was standard on Australian coins from 1966 until 1984. In 1976, the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra struck approximately 80.6 million 10-cent coins. That's a fairly high number, making this coin not particularly rare in general circulation. However, condition, mint, luster, and errors can still make certain pieces quite desirable. These coins were made of cupro nickel, which is 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a diameter of 23.6 millimeters and a weight of 5.65 grams. So how much is the 1976 10-cent coin worth today? For circulated coins, the value usually ranges from 10 to 50 cents depending on wear and tear. However, uncirculated or mint condition coins, especially those graded by third-party grading services, can fetch between $5 to $25 AUD. Sometimes more if they are high-grade examples or feature errors. Coin sets from the same year may also include pristine examples that are worth collecting. Now let's talk about what collectors love: errors and varieties. While no widely recognized major errors are known for the 1976 10-cent coin, collectors have reported minor die cracks, off-center strikes, and planchet flaws. If you spot a coin with unusual features, it might be worth getting it appraised. Coins with dramatic minting errors can be significantly more valuable, sometimes hundreds of dollars, depending on rarity and visual appeal. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Australian coinage and want more videos like this featuring rare coins, values, mintage info, and collecting tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you never miss a post. We cover everything from pre-decimal to modern releases, with value guides, collecting strategies, and rare mint insights. Your support helps us continue sharing this numismatic knowledge. Now here's something special, where each episode showcases a coin minted at a particular facility, highlighting its history, production quality, and notable coins. The 1976 10-cent coin was struck at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, and it perfectly represents the standard of excellence that the mint is known for. The series isn't just about coin values, it's also about the culture, history, and technology behind each mint. We explore how different mints handle design, metal sourcing, minting techniques, and how their coins influence collectors worldwide. It's a celebration of numismatic craftsmanship, and if you love understanding coins beyond face value, this series is for you. The Royal Australian Mint itself has an incredible legacy that we'll explore in more detail in a future episode. If you're collecting Australian decimal coins like the 197610-cent piece, remember to store them properly. Avoid cleaning them, as it can ruin the surface and reduce value. And look for uncirculated sets or bulk lots where better conditioned pieces might be hiding. Visiting local coin shows, checking online auctions, and joining numismatic groups can also help you grow your collection and knowledge. Thanks for watching this detailed look into the 1976 Australian 10-cent coin. While it may not be rare, it's a great entry point for beginner collectors and an essential piece for those assembling a complete decimal collection. Stay tuned for more from our series and let us know in the comments what coin or mint you'd like us to cover next. Until then, keep collecting, keep learning, and, as always, your next great find could be just a pocket away. Next up, the 10-cent coin was introduced in 1966 as part of Australia's decimal currency system, and it has remained a staple in our wallets ever since. Made from cupro nickel, the coin weighs 5.65 grams with a diameter of 23.60 millimeters. The design has remained consistent through the decades, featuring the iconic superb lyrebird on the reverse, sculpted by Stuart Devlin, and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. But what makes the 1983 issue so special isn't just in its design, it's in how few of them were actually seen in circulation. Despite being officially minted in 1983, the 10-cent coin from that year is rarely found in change. Why? because even though a large number, about 26.6 million, were minted, it's believed that most were never released into general circulation. Many were stored in mint rolls or sat in bank vaults. This gives the 1983 10-cent coin a unique status. It's common in mintage numbers but scarce in everyday finds, which adds to its allure for collectors. For those lucky enough to find a 198310-1 coin in circulation, the value may not be extraordinary at first. In worn or circulated condition, these coins are typically worth around face value to $1 odd. However, uncirculated examples, especially those in mint condition or from mint rolls, can fetch between $2 and $10 AUD depending on quality. Collectors often pay a premium for coins in brilliant uncirculated BU or proof-like condition, especially those certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC. An important detail to note: the Royal Australian Mint never released a 1983 10-cent coin in proof sets, which makes high-grade specimens even more attractive. There is no official mint mark for the coin, and all were minted in Canberra, with no known varieties or errors for this year. What sets the coin apart is purely its distribution mystery and condition scarcity. This makes it a sleeper coin, one with hidden value that many collectors overlook. Another interesting aspect for collectors is how this coin fits into broader Australian decimal history. During the early 1980s, coin demand was relatively low, and the mint often produced coins for stock rather than for immediate release. The 1983 10-cent is a perfect example of this. This explains why, despite its high mintage, it's rarely found in pocket change. It also means that building a high-grade run of 10-cent coins from this era is surprisingly difficult. If you're wondering how to identify a top-grade 1983 10-cent coin, look for sharp detail on the lyrebird feathers and minimal wear on the Queen's portrait, especially around the crown and hair. Luster, strike quality, and surface marks also play a key role in determining a coin's grade and ultimately its value. Coin albums to buy to holders or capsules are a great way to preserve condition and protect your investment if you come across a pristine example. For beginner collectors, the 1983 10-cent coin offers a low-cost yet intriguing entry point into Australian decimal numismatics. It's a reminder that even everyday coins can hold stories and surprises. For more seasoned collectors, it's a piece that completes the puzzle, an essential part of building a full date run, particularly if you're chasing coins in high grade. Either way, this coin proves that rarity isn't always about mintage, it's about availability. Before we wrap up, a quick note on mint rolls unopened. Mint rolls of 1983 10-cent coins can be quite collectible, sometimes selling for $100 odd or more depending on demand. These rolls are valued because they offer a chance at multiple high-grade coins, a potential treasure trove for resellers and graders. Just be sure you're buying from reputable dealers if you go this route. Thanks for joining us on this coin collecting journey. If you enjoyed this video and want more insights into rare coins, historical issues, or how to value your collection, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let us know in the comments, have you ever found a 1983 10-cent coin in your change? What's your favorite sleeper coin? Until next time, happy collecting and may your change always be interesting. Next up, first minted in 1966 when Australia transitioned to decimal currency, the 10-cent coin features the now iconic image of a superb lyrebird on its reverse side, designed by Stuart Devlin. The obverse, or head side, displays a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, and in 2004 it featured the Ian Rank Broadley effigy, which had been used on Australian coins since 1999. The 2004 coin retains the standard composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, measuring 23.6 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.65 grams. So far it seems like any other 10-cent coin, but here's where things start to get interesting. In terms of mintage, the Royal Australian Mint produced around 88.6 million of the 10-cent coins in 2004, which means it's not rare in terms of sheer numbers. However, condition and strike quality play a significant role in collector value. Most of these coins entered circulation and suffered typical wear and tear, but those in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated condition are much more desirable to collectors. Mint sets from 2004, which include pristine versions of the 10-1 coin, are still available from various dealers and online auction sites. Now, when it comes to value, most 204.10-cent coins found in your pocket change are worth their face value, 10 Australian cents. However, coins in mint state condition graded MS65 or higher can be worth $3 to $15 odd, depending on demand and the grading service used. Coins from official mint sets or proof sets, especially those with flawless surfaces, can fetch even more among serious collectors. As always, coin value depends heavily on condition, so it pays to learn about grading standards. An interesting feature of the 2004 issue is that there are no known significant errors or varieties in mass circulation, unlike some other years. However, collectors always keep an eye out for off-center strikes, die cracks, or double dies. If you're lucky enough to find a rare error coin even on a common year like 2004, it could dramatically boost its value. There have also been reports of off-metal strikes and clipped blankets for 10-1 coins from nearby years, so checking your coins under magnification is a must. So how do you go about collecting 2004 10-cent coins? Well, if you're just starting out, you can begin by checking your change or visiting coin dealers and fairs. For more serious collectors, subscribing to the Royal Australian Mint's coin release program is a great way to stay updated. The Mint offers annual subscriptions for collector coins, including uncirculated and proof versions and even themed series. Although they no longer produce 2004 dated coins, you can sometimes find back issues through their authorized dealers. Another great way to engage with this hobby is through coin collecting clubs or online forums where enthusiasts share finds, tips, and historical facts. Websites like the Australian Coin Collecting Blog and AuCoinValues.com offer extensive databases on coin issues, including mintage numbers, recent auction prices, and even grading comparisons. YouTube itself is a great platform to learn from experienced numismatists who show real-world examples of rare coins and tell stories behind their collections. In terms of packaging and presentation, the 2004 10-cent coin was included in the 2004 Mint set titled Australia's Coins, telling the story of a nation. This set was issued in protective packaging and remains a collector's favorite for its clean designs and commemorative value. You can still purchase these sets from numismatic retailers, eBay, and other platforms, often ranging in price from $25 to $50 AUD depending on condition and demand. If you're collecting for investment purposes, it's essential to track market trends and understand that while common coins like the 2004 10-cent may not make you rich overnight, building a complete and well-preserved collection can bring long-term satisfaction and value. Coins that are well packaged, graded by a reputable agency, and stored properly can appreciate over time, especially as supply dwindles. And don't underestimate the joy and historical connection that coin collecting brings that's worth more than money to many enthusiasts. To wrap it all up, the 2004